right. What's up, everyone? Today is March 20th, 2017. I'm gonna go over my plays that I made this morning. This morning we got busy pre-market with ESPR. ESPR, I played this son of a gun in the past. I think I was shorting for about 3, 4 days straight. I think I started my short here a couple weeks ago. There's a small squeeze. I held through all this. Then I think I ended up No, yeah, I ended up holding through this and I got out here. So I think my timing was wrong. This thing was overextended. But anyways, ESPR, I'm familiar with it. I played it in the past. And then Friday, I guess it had some bad news. It dropped from 30 to 20. Then again this morning, um, ESPR, the bipolar stock, down, and then this morning came up on the gap scanner. So my overall thought process here is, hey, this thing dropped from $30 to $20, it's back to 30. You're gonna have a lot of people who've played it in the past and went through all this, holding this, came back up. They're like, screw this, let me get out. So that was my thought process. Besides the fact, the technical analysis, there's some strong resistance here, area of known resistance, plus your Fibonacci, plus getting close to your parabolic dot on the 3 minute and beating VWAP. I ended up going here short, 29 bucks. So I was expecting the 50% retracement, maybe back to 25, the bounce, and maybe it'll make it a bull flag pattern. But so as you can see here, I had some support drawn already from days before, and this thing ended up reversing. So this is pre-market. Pre-market, I like to go in a smaller position because a couple things. Pre-market, you cannot set up stop loss, market orders, none of that. It's only limit orders that you can place in pre-market. I know Options House had it like that, Thinkorswim, and so does IB, Interactive Brokers. So I ended up going 29. My stop loss was 29.50 because, I mean, this is the back to the area of resistance and the Fibonacci. So I said, if it gets past this area, I'm getting out. So what happened is that I was playing ARRY, another stock, which I'll talk about shortly. And I kind of took my eyes off of this. I was on my way to work, and next thing you know, I see this squeezing up. When I saw it, I think it was pushing around this area, and 30.23. I got out at 30. I think it was 30.30. So it went about 80 cents past my stop loss. I was a little disappointed at first because I just felt that I just didn't follow my stop loss, but thing is, I wasn't getting filled down here. I was moving it up, and I ended up chasing my stop loss, and I ended up getting out 30.33 or 30.30, something like that. But given the way that this thing ended up squeezing a lot higher for the rest of the day, I guess it was not a bad play of getting out there, at around this area. So I went to my meeting for work. I came out, and then when I came out, I think I started around this area. I had gotten an upgrade from an analyst. So a lot of times when you got momentum players like this, a little upgrade will give it its extra push. So I ended up going again at 37.45. I chased about 45 cents. I wanted 37, but I went 37.45. Ended up writing this a little, high up to 38.90. So I took all my money that I had lost in the morning. I took it back. Plus, I made some more. The thing is that I knew this one was gonna go to $40 just based on the psychological whole number. But again, I was at work and I couldn't really babysit it. So I just ended up taking my win, made back my losses from the morning, and made some more. The other one is ARRY. Big drop. I saw it early in the morning. I think 3:30 my time. This is when some news came out. Ended up dropping about 30%. And my whole initial plan for this was, you have a big drop, you're gonna have the 50% retracement. I'll catch the 50% retracement, and like the bear flag pattern, once it breaks this trend, and catch it, and then it'll drop from there. Well, 50% retracement was around this area. I was using the 3 minute mark for my indicators, and it just wouldn't knock down that parabolic dot. So I was very patient, very happy with myself. But then around the $9, I think, is when I went in, right before it knocked down that parabolic dot. It kind of kissed it, and I got the red arrow, so I was like, all right, let's go in. the pre-market will just give 50 cents of breathing room. So I got in, and then same thing, ended up pushing higher. And when it was around 9:40, 9:45 is when I went in, and I just said, you know what, let me take my loss. So I took a loss here. I stuck to my plan, and that's the goal this week is stick to my plan. So I stuck to my plan. Very happy with this one. It was a small loss, and so that's for that. And then Dries came up with some news. I guess I have another $2 billion worth of offering. I had this nice gap down, this little bounce, and then when I saw it again and read the news on it, I went in at 137. So I'll be swinging short Dries for a couple of days until it drops below the dollar mark, because at this point this thing is gonna they're gonna drop it below 130. I mean a dollar, and then they're gonna reverse it. Just given the behavior of this stock. So, anyways, those were my plays. I will be making my watch list tonight, and let's see how tomorrow goes. Talk to you guys later.